In the last class, we have discussed the transmit diversity. So in that, I have studied the open loop transmit diversity. It is 2x1 space frequency blocking. So today we are going to discuss the next topic is open loop transmit diversity with more antennas. Open loop transmit diversity with more antennas. So here it would be desirable to achieve the gains of both the MRC and the SFBC simultaneously. So here MRC and SFBC simultaneously. There is the maximal ratio combining and space frequency block coding simultaneously, and that is indeed possible in the several cases. So here in general, however, the orthogonal SFBCs like the 2x1 Almaty code do not exist for most combinations of the transmit and receiver antennas. So here as the result, a substantial amount of research has proposed different techniques for achieving the transmit diversity for the more general scenarios. So here and overviewing all this work is outside the scope of this concept. So here we are having this approach to achieve the gains of both MRC and the SFPSC simultaneously. In this overview, two other popular open loop transmit diversity approaches are as follows. That is 2x2 SFBC, 2x2 SFBC and 4x2 stacked STBC. So here in the 2x2 SFBC uses the same transmit encoding scheme as for of 2:2x1 transmit diversity. Here, so now the channel description can be represented as a 2x2 matrix rather than the 2x1 vector. So here you are going to represent in the form of a matrix, that is a 2x2 matrix. So I'll use a whiteboard parallelly. So here that can be represented as a 2x2 matrix rather than the 2:1 vector. So there it can be denoted as H is equal to capital H is equal to H11 into H12, then H21 into H22. So the resulting signals at subcarriers F1 and F2 and the antennas 1 and 2. So here it can be represented as, so the resulting signals at the subcarriers, that is F1 and F2 on the antennas. So that can be represented as, so R1 into F1 is equal to H11 into S1 plus H21 into S2 plus N1 of F. So similarly R1 of F2 we have R2 of F2, sorry, R1 of F2 we have, that is minus H11 S2 star plus H2 S1 star plus N1 into F2. So similarly we have R2 of F1, that is equal to H12 S1 plus H22 S2 plus N2 into F2. So next we have R2 of F2, that is equal to minus H12 S2 star plus H22 S1 star plus N2 of F2. So here the resulting subcarriers of F1 and F2 and the antennas 1 and 2 that can be represented in this form. So next using the following the combining scheme, you will get by combining these we are going to get. Everyone are getting or not? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? So using the following combining scheme, you will get, that is y1 is equal to h11 star of r1 into f1 plus h21 r1 star of f2 plus h12 star of r2 into f1 plus h22 into r2 star of f2. Similarly for y2 we are having, that is h star of 21 or h21 star into r1 of f1 plus h11 r2 star into f2 plus h22 star into r2 of f1 minus h21 r2 star of f2. So while combining, using the combining scheme, you will get y1 and y2. Note down everyone. So these two equations are going to yield the following decision statics that we have y1 is equal to mod of h11 whole square plus mod of h12 whole square plus mod of h21 whole square plus mod of h22 square into s1 plus 4 noise terms. 4 noise terms. Similarly, we are having y2 that is mod of h11 square plus mod of h12 square plus mod of h21 square plus mod of h22 square into s2 plus 4 noise terms. 4 noise terms. So and this is going to result in the following SNR. So that is gamma of epsilon is equal to that is sigma j2 sigma of I into sigma I into mod of hij square into whole square divided by sigma square summation of j into summation of I into mod of hij mod square into epsilon x by 2. So finally we will get gamma of epsilon gamma summation is equal to the summation of j is equal to 1 to 2 plus summation of I is equal to 1 to 2 into modulus of hij square divided by sigma square to epsilon x by 2. So this is the resulting SNR. So this is like maximal ratio combining with 4 receive antennas, which are again there is a 3 dB penalty due to the transmitting each symbol twice. So here an orthogonal full rate or full diversity SFBC over an NT into NX NR channel which will provide a diversity gain equivalent to that of the MRC system with the NT and NR antennas with a 10 log to the base 10 into NT dB transmit power penalty due to NT transmit antennas. So it is generally beneficial to have somewhat evenly balanced antenna arrays, as this will maximize the diversity order a fixed number of antenna elements. So here the orthogonal SFBCs only exist for NT is equal to 2 and for criteria values of NR. Although the couple theoretics have developed the several near orthogonal full rate space-time block coding approaches. So here the power penalty of a 10 log to the base NT into dB transmit power. So here the diversity gain is equivalent to that of an MRC system with NT into NR antennas. So this is about the 2x2 SFBC. Any doubts regarding this? Any doubts regarding 2x2 SFBC? Next we are having a 4x2 stacked STBC. See, as were presented in the previous section, that is the 2x2 Almaty codes. So that will achieve the full diversity gain. So in the LTE, it will come on to have the 4 transmit antennas at the base station. So in this case, 2 streams can be sent using a double space time transmit diversity, that is DSTD scheme, that is essentially consisting of operating two cross one Almaty code systems in parallel. TSTTD, so also called as stacked STBCs, which combines the transmit diversity and the maximal ratio combining techniques along with a form of spatial multiplexing. Here we are using in this figure we are using 2x2 Almaty core systems in parallel, which is going to combine the transmit diversity and the maximum ratio combining along with the form of spatial multiplexing. So as in other space time diversity techniques, the time dimension can be interchangeably with the frequency to create a stack SFBCs. So here the received signals at the subscriber F1 and F2 on antenna, that is 1 and 2, can be represented with the equivalent channel modulas. So we are representing the channel modulas. So here the received signal of at the subscribers F1 and F2 and antennas 1 and 2 can be represented with the equivalent channel model, that is R1 into F1, R1 of F1 into R1 star of F2 divided by R2 into F1, R2 star into F2. So that is equal to H11 into H12. Here H1 star, H12 star into minus H11 star H13 to H14, that is H14 star minus H13 star it is divided by H21 to H22, H22 star minus H21 star to H23 into H24 star to minus H23 star into S1 S2 divided by S3 S4 plus N1 into F1, N1 star into F2 divided by N2 into F1, N2 star into F2. So here then the equivalent matrix channel model for the DSTD can be represented as, so the DSTD matrix channel model can be represented as R1 R2 is equal to matrix of R1 and R2 is equal to matrix of H11 into H12, H22, H21 into H22 into S1 S2 plus N1 and matrix of N1 N2. Here each Hij channel matrix in the equivalent channel of the Almaty. So thus the DSTTD can achieve a diversity order of it can achieve a diversity order of see from this equation. So each Hij channel matrix is equivalent channel for the Almonty code. Thus the DSTT can achieve the diversity order of ND. That is ND is equal to 2NR. This is the ML detection, that is the maximum likelihood detection, or ND is equal to 2 for the zero forcing detection due to the 2x1 Almaty code, while also transmitting the two data streams, that is of the spatial multiplexing in order of 2. Here if the same linear combining scheme is used as the 2x2 STBC case, then the following decision statics can be obtained as. So here if the same linear combining scheme is used in the 2x2 STBC case, then the following decision statics can be obtained as. That is y1 is equal to, it can be obtained as y1 is equal to mod of h11 square plus mod of h12 square plus h21 whole square plus mod of h22 square into s1 into s1 plus i3 plus i4 plus 4 noise terms. So similarly for we get mod of h11 square plus mod of h12 square plus mod of h21 square plus mod of h22 square into s2 plus i3 plus i4 plus 4 noise terms. So similarly for y3 we will get mod of h13 square plus mod of h14 square plus mod of h23 square plus mod of h24 square into s3 plus i1 plus i2 plus 4 noise terms. Similarly, we are having y4. For y4, we are having a mod of h13 square plus mod of h14 square plus mod of h23 square plus mod of h24 whole square into s4 plus i1 plus i2 plus 4 noise terms. So here where IA is the interference from the ith transmit antenna due to the transmitting two signals, transmitting two simultaneous data streams. So where II is the interference from the ith transmit antenna due to transmitting two simultaneous data streams. Here the detection process of DST should attempt to suppress the interference between the two STBC encoders and for this purpose you can turn to any of the spatial multiplexing receivers such as zero forcing or MMSE, that is minimum mean square error estimation, and the BLAST. So here in this contrast of orthogonal space-time block codes or Almaty codes, the maximum likelihood detection receiver for the stacked STBCs is not linear. So this is about the forecast to stacked STBC. Is there any doubts regarding this? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? So next we are having 4x2 in LTE. Here in the LTE, the rate 2 stacked SFBC approach just here when the 4 transmit antennas are available. Here a combination of SFBC and the frequency switch transmit diversity, that is FSTB. FSTD is used. Here this combination of SFBC and FSTD is a rate 1 diversity scheme. That is the 4 modulation symbols are sent over the 4 YFDMA symbols using the following space frequency encoder, where the columns represented to the subcarrier index. Here the columns are represented as the subcarrier index and the rows to the transmitter antenna. So here the first and second symbols, that is the S1 and S2, are sent over the antenna ports 0 and 2 on the first two OFDMA subcarriers in the block. So on the other two subcarriers, the third and the fourth symbols are sent using the antenna port 1 and 3, just like 2x2 SFBCs. Here this encoder is rate 1 and can be detected using the simple linear ML receiver, that is the maximum likelihood detection receiver. So to send the two streams using the 4 antennas, LT uses an open loop 4x4 spatial multiplexing approach. We are using the 4x4 multiplexing approach for transmit two streams using the 4 antennas. So this is about the 2x2, 4x2 LTE. Is there any doubts regarding this?